Hello students, I am Dr. Komal Rathore, Assistant Professor Kamal Bhatia, Faculty of Ayurvedic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. So students, today's session we will talk about worm infestations. First of all, introduction, what is worm infection? The worm infection or helminthisis is one of the most common problem in pediatrics practice, especially in developing country due to the poor hygiene. The common parasitic infection in children is Ascaris lumbricoides, जिन्हें roundworms कहते हैं, Enterobiasis vermiculosis, pinworms, Encyclostoma duodenale, hookworms, Echinococcus granulosus, hydrated disease, and cystic Helminthes or or worm infestations refers to worms that live as parasites in the human body and are a fundamental cause of disease associated with health and nutrition problem beyond gastrointestinal tract disturbance. Worm infestations constitutes an important limitations on growth and development of children. There are numerous species of these parasites which are broadly classified into tapeworm, flukeworm, and roundworms. They often live in the gastrointestinal tract of their host, but they may also burrow into other organs where they induce physiological damage. Infections with the helminthes, examples Ascaris lumbricoides, hookworm, and Hymenolips nana and trichuria are closely linked with condition of poverty, unsafe water, sanitation, and hygiene. Its higher risk of morbidity are preschool and school-aged children. Now, signs and symptoms of worm infestation. The signs and symptoms of infestations depend on a number of factors, including the sites of the infestation within the body, the type of worm included, the number of worms and their volume, the type of damages the infesting worms causes, and the immunological response of the body. So here we are. Certain worms may cause particular symptoms are particular symptoms as tinnitus can lead to seizures due to neurocysticercosis. Sign of the body immune response may be including eosinophilia, edema, and arthritis. Migration of Ascaris larva through the bronchi of the lung can cause asthma in the children. Helminthisis may cause chronic illness through malnutrition, including vitamin deficiency, stent growth, anemia, and protein energy malnutrition. Malnutrition can cause anorexia in children. These parasitic infections manifest themselves as reduced growth rates through impaired nutrition utilization. Consequence, the children are not able to achieve their full potential in physical performance and education. Heavy hookworm burden is the major etiology for iron deficiency anemia in children. There are two types: roundworm infections, nematodes, and tapeworm infections, cystodes. So roundworm infections, soil transmitted helminthes. This include Ascaris, trichuris, and hookworms. Filaria's infections, Enterobiasis, strongyloides, Trichostrongylus species infection, and trichuria, etc. Tapeworm infections, Echinococcus, tinnitus, cysticercosis infection. Clinical features of helminthes. First, pain, distension, and vomiting. Passes of worms in stool vomitus, obstruction of intestine, pulmonary, Liofiler syndromes, and growth failure. I will talk about later what is Liofiler syndrome. Diagnosis: eggs in a stool sample, worm in a stool vomitus, and imaging. Enterobiasis vermiculosis, clinical feature and diagnosis. Clinical features: Enterobiasis is perianal itching, more at night, reduced appetite. Diagnosis: stool microscopy, not useful. Eggs can be demonstrated in perianal swabs and collection early in the morning. Now, hookworm. Hookworm clinical features: itching, abdominal pain, anorexia, iron deficiency anemia, and hypoproteinemia. Diagnosis is stool microscopy and peripheral smear. Here we are, students. The children eat unhygienic food, habits, and the worms with infected foods goes into intestine, growth there, and now in night the worms create abdominal discomfort. Boucheria, bank of time, filariasis, clinical feature: most remain asymptomatic, episodic of fever, lymphadengitis, lymphadenitis, tropical pulmonary eosinophilia, chronic stage lymphatic obstruction. Now, diagnosis is identification in thick blood film, nocturnal periodicity, adult form in alien biopsy. Kinesis, clinical features: mild epigastric discomfort, nausea, flatulence, and diarrhea. And diagnosis is microscopic identification of egg in feces. Now, treatment: albendazole 400 mg once, take with foods. Other option is mebendazole, ivermectin, and nitazoxanide. For filaria worms, diethyl carbamazine 6 mg per kg per day, 8 hours for 12 days. And now hookworms, oral iron therapy with albendazole 400 mg once, take with food. So that's all about modern worm infestations. Now next session we will talk about Ayurvedic Krami or Udar Krami. So that's all for this session. Thank you.